Before that, thousands of Ukrainian refugees came into the U.S. through ports of entry at the border with Mexico. Advocates say this path has not been available for many others fleeing violence and conflict. A congressman from California addressed the issue with the Homeland Security Secretary in a hearing on Capitol Hill earlier this week.
Mr. Secretary, that is in the American tradition of opening our doors to those that are being persecuted, fleeing violence and war. That's what we should do, but it should not be limited just to Ukrainians, Russians, but it should be a blanket policy for the rest of the world. We need those workers.
People working to support migrants from all over the world echo that statement.
And they tell our border reporter Anastasia Bolton, Ukrainians must be welcomed, but they shouldn't be the only ones.
It's been 3 years since Dora from Guatemala asked the U.S. for asylum. You'll only hear Dora. She's stuck in Mexico and doesn't feel safe. 3 years ago, Dora was enrolled in the Remain in Mexico program, a Trump invention to keep migrants waiting for a U.S. court date in Mexico. Dora said she missed her second court date because she was terrified to go outside. She had just been released by her kidnappers. Since Dora missed court, she lost the ability to apply for asylum. The U.S. government doesn't provide many choices here. That's why, years later, Dora is still in Mexico, hoping a pro bono attorney might get her case reopened.
We are a country that is against having Black and brown people coming into the United States.
Human rights advocate Gerline Joseph says she has seen this play out, including in Texas last September.
Over 14 to 15,000 people who were under the bridge in Del Rio have been deported. It wasn't the fact people, the government, President Biden, the administration could not support the Black people at the U.S.-Mexico border. They chose not to.
Joseph told us only a few were allowed to stay and work through the immigration process.
We want Middle America to understand that those people are people who are in need, just like you and I, people who are literally carrying their babies in search of safety and protection.
It's been really wonderful to see the government step up and help Ukrainians in their time of need. What this has shown us is that the government can, when the political will is there, welcome people with dignity and humanity and get them processed quickly into the country.
Dora continues to wait in Mexico, hoping to someday see her family in New York. With Jose Sanchez in El Paso, I'm Anastasia Bolton.